This is about to be transformed. This abandoned mineshaft is going to be no longer ugly. So I'm going to be building something right around here and making it look really spooky inside. But the first thing I need to do is make a crafter, because I'm going back to the lumber camp and making my first 1.21 thing in this world. Yeah, a crafter. Since this is the first time I'm crafting this thing in this world, well, let's see, we need a dropper, first of all, and from that, we should have crafter available. No, completely forgot I didn't have any iron on me. So, here we go. We need this, like that, crafting table, some redstone dust, and our dropper. There we go, our first crafter. But I need some other stuff too, some redstone components. Here we are, we gotta get down into the tree farm, and what I'm gonna do is head down here. I've got a lot of trees chopped down, but this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this. So we're going this way, and I'm going to hollow out a space so that I can build this automated tree farm. Well, not tree farm, but wood block crafter, you know? So let's assemble this thing. Crafter first. We're going to put a barrel here for output. That should go out there. We're going to need a hopper right here. I'll put a barrel up here. This is the input. And then that should work. But of course we need comparator, not comparator. We need repeater there. Repeater there. Comparator goes here. That needs to be on. We have redstone dust like this. That is powered. And a lever. Turn it on, and there we go. Perfect. So, first of all, what we need to do is set this up like this. And I'm going to be placing some logs in here. So it's draining down into here, right? And it's in here. So let's turn this on. And we will be getting some logs. Not some logs, some planks. So, alright, and I need to make some chests. Now, this is going to be interesting because I'm actually not putting in any fail safes so that this isn't going to stop once this empties out. So I'm just going to let this load in and it'll make all of the chests that I need. Okay, should be ready. We're going to make 11 chests. Let's see it work, huh? I'm just really curious if this is going to work well, and it is. So yeah, there is another thing that I can add to this if I'm going to be using multiple kinds of materials and things like that. This is all I wanted. I wanted this to be simple, but I'm keeping it like that because I'm going to be making massive amounts of resources. But I made these chests so I can have storage here. So I'm just going to be putting these in here. And we will have some wonderful storage for all the components I'm going to make. And that's it. That's all I need to do here. So, on to the mine. This abandoned mine is nothing to look at right now. But it's going to be changed, completely transformed inside and out. This may not be a big build, but it is very important to the story, especially for this village. First of all, let's do the exterior. I've dug out a bit here. I'm going to play around with something here. I'd like to put in some logs coming out to here. And I think that this is going to... Oops. This is going to help with support. And we're going to be using a lot of stone, mostly cobblestone. Let's see how this is going to look. Oh, like that. All right. And we're going to have some stone coming up. Now, I might have to adjust this, though. A really simple start, but I need to texture this. Looking a little bit weird right now. I'm not 100% sure about this wood here. I'm gonna have to think about this. Yeah, I'm liking this so much better. Definitely need those supports. And it goes right up here and into the hill. This is pretty quick, actually, but I'd like to dress this up a little bit. All right, now this is going to be a little more interesting here. I'm going to be using a lot of cobblestone on the ground, so I think I'm going to start here and just spread this around like this. Gravel and gravel. And then from here, we need... How many should I make? I've got 3 cobblestones there. I want to make 2 more. There we go. I've got the single andesite. So let's do that. So what we're going to do is placing the cobblestone first. Let's put this down like this. Like that. And the andesite here. So I have a gradual drop down. Because we're going down into a mine, right? All right. So I've got the entrance pretty much done. Except I need to light this up. So I'm thinking of hanging that right there. And now, the interior, which is going to require a lot of digging. All right, got this all opened up. It's going to look really different when I'm done with it. I need to get these ores out. But it is going to be completely transformed. Now, normally there would be a tunnel that goes all the way back really far and then drops down. However, there's been a cave-in, so I'm going to make it look like rubble back there. There was a tunnel here, but I've made this into a bit of a small room for kind of an office, I guess. It'll work that way, but I need some stairs and... Well, a little bit about this mine. Well, the thing is, it's going to be very important. Now, I'm not sure if you remember something about someone who disappeared. Well, this is going to come into play here. Now, I've got a bunch of copper. I've also got more cooking up right here. And I'm going to be making a couple of things. So I need copper doors. I also need some copper trapdoors. I think 4 may be good. But beyond that, well, we need copper blocks. I need plenty of those, and we're going to make some copper grates. Now, let's see. That is a little expensive. Okay, so let's see what we can do after sleeping. How much is this going to save me? How many copper blocks? Oh, I can make 4 out of 1. Oh, that's nice. That is so much better. And I think I'm going to need 12. All right. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be making a barrier. But here, this is perfect. This is perfect right here. I'm going to be placing... let me move this here. Get that out of the way. I'll replace it down here so it doesn't get dark. And the entrance to this part of the mine is going to be with copper trapdoors. I'm using a lot of copper for this. Now, if I place it nice and flush like this, I can do this and go down. Nice. That works really well. I love that. So, out this far, I'm going to be using the copper grates along here. Now, I'm going to have to deal with everything underneath as well. But at one point here, and right here, let me just put these in like this. I'm going to have to put in a door. Like this. I want it to be, yeah, like that. Behind there, it's going to be fairly dark. Here as well, I want a copper door there. But this is ugly. This really needs to be changed. Now we're going to be connecting the exterior to the interior with these logs right here. And these are going to go all the way down there. These are, of course, our supports. Let's not fall down here. No, thank you. So all the way back. I may have to go back to the lumber camp. Goes right back like this. Yeah, I need more. Luckily, I do still have some trees. And that'll go all the way back as well. The wood is now in. And I can put in the copper grates right along here, here, And in the middle, I'm thinking of putting the door right in the middle here, like this. Yes, that works perfectly. I like that. It's going to be opened, but it shouldn't be. Don't open that. These other three are fine. But I'm out of grates. They found him. I have no words. I'm broken. Too lazy to make a new shovel. But I am replacing this mostly with cobblestone because it is run down, you know, and things are crumbling. But I am going to pepper in a few other different things like andesite throughout here. Although I am going to maintain a lot of this stone. You may be wondering why I've got this here. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of the mine? There's no way to get in or out very well. Well, this is a more recent addition to block any of the mobs from getting out. You see, back when this was a usable mine, it did have a major collapse in this tunnel. So, well, it was a long time ago. But, and this is where I need to build up our little collapsed area here. And I need to fill this all in here. This is going to be an interesting exercise to make this look real. I'm going to do a little something up here. Now, this is going to not actually be accessible, but I want to do this. I want to put a light source in there to make it look like there is something back there. I'll put that there, and the light should show through there. We'll see how that looks. But I do need to put a lot of the rubble down on the ground here, like this. And let's see how this looks. Take out this as well. Place down a few stones in here just to make it look like we have a bit more rubble. So, kind of looks like it's stones have fallen down. But there's one more thing I want to do in here. Actually, two more things. I'm going to need to use some of my iron, unfortunately. And this is going to give this a bit more of a mine look. Our friends have returned, but they are going the opposite direction, so I don't have to worry about them. I'm still all in iron. I do have to get some diamonds one of these days, but let's get some sleep, and we'll finish off the main part of our mine shaft. And this is what's going to make it a mine shaft here. We're going to add in some rails. Not a lot, but this is going to help make it look better. I'm going to put in a minecart that got stuck down here, and some chests, just for a little bit of unused storage. Like one there, maybe another one here. And that's about it. In here, I don't have any light. However, I am going to be putting in redstone torches in here. Like this. Gonna make it nice and dark. Now, we're not even gonna come back in here. We're done with being in there. I want it to have this moody look. But I do want to add in a couple of rails that go along here, just like this. And maybe like this, and it's kind of broken, right? That doesn't exactly work, but wrong tool too. Ah well, I'll make this look a little bit better. I think this is probably good. I like to put in a little bit of storage over in this corner. Probably another one just stuck right there. But this is going to be lit up because we need this part lit up. They put torches in. That's all we need here. Now, our office room here is going to be a little bit different. Now, I need to replace a lot of this with cobblestone. Again, we're going to make this look rough. Cobblestone really does look rough. Now this room is really, really rough looking. So we're going to have a desk in the corner here. It's not going to be very big. I've got a lantern, which I'm going to place right, I think right here. We need to have a chair. So of course, where I put that, let's put that right here. And we've got a bookshelf, which I am going to be using. However, that's going to come a little bit later. I need to get some leather. Now this room is going to be really simple because a lot of the stuff would be gone, right? I hear them. They found me. They're trying to open the lock. I have no weapons. Please, I don't... One of the most important things about the series is having books, and I need a book and quill to make these books. But I have realized that I really do need to make a chicken farm and a cow farm. I need to bring some cows back. I've only got the one cow over there. They don't spawn around here anymore because, well, I killed them all. Chickens, on the other hand, well, I think there's some over here. Sorry, my friend. I need your feather. And now got one final touch here. This is, of course, blood. What happened here? Well, that's going to be in here. It is now day 499, and it's time to look at this mine in shaders. As we take a look at the entrance here, I did do this. I was able to incorporate it into the stairs there, which is nice. As we come in, you can see it is moody in here with shaders, especially when you go in here. I love the feeling in here. There's light coming out of there, but it's dark in here. I really like that. But that is to prevent... Well, the lights are there to prevent any mobs spawning. If we come in here, into the office, very sparsely decorated. There's not much here. We have the book. This is most likely my longest book ever. Or longest entry. 68 Ren. My name is Krellick Treylock. I don't know who will find this, but please let my parents Garzin and Nisha Treylock know you have found this. I was emptying the waste behind the house when a group of pillagers found me. I ran, but I couldn't go in the house. They would slaughter my family. I ran to the mine and locked myself in the side room. This is where I am now. I don't know how much longer I can hide in here. I hope they go away. To my parents, I'm so sorry. I never should have joined the military. I am sorry. Danya, my sweet sister, I don't know if I'll ever see you again. Please be safe. I love you all. I hear them. They found me. They're trying to open the lock. I have no weapons. Please, I don't. And it is done. I'm sure you know what happened to him, judging by the blood here. And here is a bookshelf that will have books in it from the mine itself. I'm not going to show them on video. However, anyone who downloads the world, if you are, of course, a patron, gold tier, you will be able to access all the stories, because there will be many more stories. Now, there is one more book to take a look at, so let's go look. We are, of course, in the Treylock house, and this is Garzin Treylock's book. Take a look at the second entry here. 17th of Bounty. So this is several days later, or several weeks. Krellick was found. The soldiers at the watchtower cornered a pillager in the mine. They found him. I have no words. I'm broken. And that's it. So, now the mystery of the missing Krellick Treylock. By the way, I have been sleeping in his room in here. It's been solved. I hope you don't mind the simpler builds occasionally. This one was important for the story, though. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. It does add a bit to this area of the village. Of got one more big build to do. This is going to be the biggest build yet, and I'm excited to get it done. So I hope you're looking forward to it. Also, I would love to hear from you. Go down into the comments and let me know what you think of this build. Can't wait to hear. If you like this video and would like to see some more like this, then please consider subscribing. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.